Right now, 900 people here in the Northwest are waiting for a transplant. Last year, more than 50 people died while waiting for theirs.
Today, health workers in the region were trying to persuade as many people as possible to sign up to the organ donor register. Our health reporter Laura Yates is here with more. Laura. Say you need a new kidney. It means you spend hours a week on dialysis, you can't eat what you want, do what you want, lead a normal life. And often you have to live that way for years. We're not talking here about a handful of people, but 900 of them on the transplant list. They and their families are constantly waiting for that phone call as if their lives are on hold. And for each kidney that's found, each liver, each pair of lungs, more often than not, there's another family who've lost someone. I've been speaking to just some of those people.
Our son George was 10 when tragically he was killed last August. He was knocked off his bike and died.
It was 5 lives that George saved.
I've been on the transplant list for 3 months. I'm waiting for a double lung transplant. I was trying not to think about it obviously too much, but it's always there at the back of your mind that it could come at any second.
I was diagnosed with kidney failure in 2005 when I was 17 years old, and it came completely out of the blue, and I was told that I would need to go on dialysis the next day.
When I found out that James needed a kidney transplant, I asked one of the surgeons would it be possible for me to be a live donor. I just wanted to do it as quickly as possible because I'd seen how James had deteriorated. When you hear that like friends have died waiting, and you think, oh, it could be me next.
I got the phone call to say kidney was available, and I was just out shopping. And luckily my dad was with me, and he spoke to the transplant coordinator because I couldn't bring myself to speak to her because I was that emotional. And yeah, she said, I've got a kidney here and we think it's a suitable match.
It's a very strange thought that only occurred to me recently, that the kidney that was in you was when I was born and now it's in me. So it's kind of this very strange and surreal experience. You know, I do feel it. It does remind me constantly that it is there. You know, it's... Thanks for that. Yeah.
I got my kidney transplant because someone thought to sign the organ donor register. The details I know about my donor is the age and the sex. I've written a letter to the donor family, and I hope that it gives them some comfort to know that I'm fulfilling some of my dreams now because of their loved ones' wishes was carried out.
The transplant coordinator sends us a letter and you get the sex of the people, the age of the people, and what was wrong with them. I think I probably cried, but it was just so lovely.
I wrote a life expectancy of less than 12 months. Waiting for the phone call is extremely difficult from day to day because we don't know when it's going to be. It could be in the next few minutes or it could be in the next few years.
George lives on, albeit in someone else. He does live on, and it's a wonderful thing, and it gives us great comfort, and it does make some sense of a tragedy.
Well, the good news is that because of the improvements in medicine, most of us are living longer, surviving with conditions that would have killed us 10 years ago. The bad news now, that means that there are more and more people waiting for a transplant. In the last 10 years, there's been a 50% increase in the number of people on the waiting list, up from 600 to almost 900. And if you think you've signed up to be a donor, are you sure? Because 34% of us here in the Northwest think we have, but actually that number is closer to 25%. Now, if you want to sign up, you can either go to the website organdonation.nhs.uk and fill in your details, or you can phone 0300 123 2323. And Laura, thank you very much.